dry January?
Dry January.
Dry January.
Dry January.
Dry January.
Dry January.
Dry January.
Oh my God, I have a headache.
All right.
I need to start drinking alcohol. Give me one of those bottles.
With the new year comes New Year's resolutions. For many of us, that involves abstaining from alcohol for the month. So what can you expect when you stop drinking for a few weeks? Some manage to give up alcohol altogether after seeing the changes, while others make up for lost time by binging in February. DailyMail.com tells you everything you need to know about dry January. The most obvious are feeling fresher in the mornings, having more energy over the weekend, and saving money. Quitting alcohol for a month can also lead to better sleep, weight loss, feeling healthier, and avoiding liver and brain damage. For some people who struggle to put down the bottle, dry January might be the perfect launchpad to sobriety. Studies show that it takes at least 18 days for something to become a habit.
The point of doing a dry January, I guess, is to address the unconscious habits that you have, or maybe you're just doing it for a bit of a laugh. But if you're not drinking because you have a suspicion that your drinking is a problem in your life, that your drinking is fulfilling a role that ought be fulfilled elsewhere, then what I reckon you have to look at is, what does drinking do for you?
Doctors agree that heavy drinking can cause a host of long-term health problems, but dry January may also have some unintended side effects. Doctors' main warning about dry January is that it's not a cure-all. Abstaining for 4 weeks won't save you from the health effects of 11 months of excessive boozing. So it's better to consider drinking less alcohol over a longer term than it is to quit completely, then return to binging February 1st.
It's not good to abstain for 1 month if you're going to drink excessively in the next week. It's not a magical cure for you to go for 1 month without drinking and then resume a destructive habit in February would not be good for you. I would say better than dry January would be dry 2023, perhaps.
For casual drinkers, they may not notice the effects immediately, other than missing out on a few pre-games or a party with friends. But alcoholics whose bodies have grown dependent on drinking could experience serious withdrawal effects like hallucinations or tremors. Those who go from regular drinkers to sober will likely experience a host of changes in their personal lives.
When you are stuck in a pattern, or if you are going through things, and when you break that cycle, the empowerment that comes out of it that says, I'm not weak, I'm actually strong, I've proven to myself that I am capable of change, and I believe people are capable of big changes.
Whether you are giving up or trying to reduce your alcohol consumption this January, here are some useful tips and tricks. Find a substitute drink. Giving up alcohol doesn't mean having no fun. Avoid temptation by removing alcohol from your house. Tell your friends and family what you're doing, and they'll help hold you accountable. Here are also a long list of apps which can help you track your sobriety and all its benefits.
If you're a person that tried dry January and couldn't hack it, then you need to have a little look at your drinking in a less temporal way. If you're doing dry January successfully, as in you're able to 1 day at a time not drink, then you might look at what is changing in you. What is the purpose of a thing like this?
A recent study showed that abstaining from alcohol completely may actually raise your risk of getting dementia. But this study is an outlier, and experts warn alcohol use can harm the brain. The truth is, going from binge drinking during the holidays to cold turkey sobriety for a whole month is more dangerous than drinking regularly throughout the year.
And I was doing really, really good until dry January turned into like a humid January. When you haven't had alcohol for a while, look at my judgmental face. Yeah. And then you start drinking again, like weird things happen to your body.
So, can alcohol actually be good for your health? Consuming high levels of alcohol over a long period of time in binge drinking can lead to a slew of chronic conditions. That is undisputed. But some scientists believe that in small doses, alcohol can provide just enough of a relaxing effect to counter stress. Alcohol abuse can permanently damage communication pathways and cause cognitive damage.
Aside from being pregnant, I hadn't gone more than a day or two ever since I started drinking at 20 or so. So I just really never had that period of time of like clear thought.
It's not good to have periods where you drink excessively, where there's more than the recommended 1 drink for women or 2 drinks for men, even if it's only occasional.
Frequent alcohol use long-term has also been linked to an irregular heartbeat and a weakened heart muscle. Researchers also found that drinking each week slowed the rate of cognitive decline and boosted heart health in adults. Brigham and Women's Hospital team even found that people who consume 1 alcoholic drink each day have similar levels of risk to those who have 1 per week. So, before you lock up your drinks cabinet for the month, Remember all the benefits having a glass of red wine with dinner.